What we are going to study today is the potential drop when current flows in a circuit from different points. Why there should be a potential drop when the current is flowing? At any one point there is a certain potential, and when we move across the resistors, across the cells, then we find there is a change in potential. Why? Because potential means work done. Potential means energy consumed. So, whenever we pass through a resistor, the charge has to do certain work, and its energy stock decrease. In the terms of electricity, its potential decrease whenever it crosses a resistance. Okay, then whenever it crosses a battery, it either gain energy or it lose energy depending upon its position, how it is, depending upon its direction in which it is crossing the cell. In the cell and in the resistor, what happens to potential? First see in individual examples. If the charge is going in this direction, so this is the direction of electric current, then potential at point P and potential at point Q, we know P has to be at higher potential and Q at a lower potential. This is the reason why current is flowing in this direction. And this has got resistance R. The current quantity is I. What is the potential difference between the two? Answer, I into R. And what is shown by this potential difference? We know that potential difference is work done per unit charge. That means so much work is done here. Now if the work is done, what happens to its stock of energy? It will decrease. That means potential will always decrease. So from P to Q, potential decreases. Please remember this. Whenever current passes through a resistance, the potential always decrease. And how much it decrease? It decrease equal to I into R. There is a potential difference between the 2 points, and that potential difference we can write as Vp minus Vq, and that is equal to, again, I into R. This is the potential difference. P has to be at higher potential, Q has to be at lower potential, and we come to know about it because the current is in this direction. इस तरह से जिस डायरेक्शन में करंट जा रही है, पहले वाले पॉइंट हायर और बाद वाले पॉइंट लोअर पोटेंशियल पर होंगे, और पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हम इससे निकालेंगे. इतना काम उसको करना पड़ेगा, इतना पोटेंशियल उसका ड्रॉप हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज ड्रॉप ऑफ पोटेंशियल when current is passing through a resistor. Now, when the current is passing through a battery, this is source of energy. Okay. Now, if the current is passing in this direction, in the battery, a charge gets energy. But in which direction? You remember when we discussed that inside a battery and outside a battery, what is the direction of electric current? This is a resistance R, and here is positive plate of battery, and here is negative plate of battery, and internal resistance we are not writing here, minus. So when the current goes from plus to resistance, what happens here? Potential drop. The potential difference between the two is I into R, that is the drop here, and it loses all its energy. The charges lose its energy and they come back here. When again they pass inside this, what happens? This is at a lower potential, this is at a higher potential, so the charge gets potential. Charge gains potential. That means it gains energy. Who gives energy? Cell gives the energy, battery gives the energy. So energy is gained, एनर्जी बढ़ जाएगी, वोल्टेज इंक्रीज हो जाएगा जब चार्जेस माइनस से प्लस जाएंगे. V increase. हियर। लेकिन अगर हम चार्जेस को जबरदस्ती इधर से इधर भेजेंगे तो इसका उल्टा होगा, उसकी वोल्टेज डिक्रीज हो जाएगी। सो इसके हमने दो नोटेशन बना लिए। From this point to this point, V increase. And if this is the current, then what happens? From A to B, potential decrease. Here potential V increase. So जब करंट फ्लो होती है माइनस से प्लस तो पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, और जब प्लस से माइनस तो पोटेंशियल डिक्रीज हो जाएगा, क्योंकि सेल के अंदर इसको एनर्जी मिलेगी। कब? जब चार्ज माइनस से प्लस जाएगा। तो ये रूल हमने याद कर लिए। अब इन रूल्स के बाद हम शुरू करते हैं अपनी कैलकुलेशंस। बाय चांस अगर हम ऐसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो Q से P जब हम जाएंगे इधर, तो V कैसा हो रहा है? इंक्रीज। और अगर इधर से इधर जा रहे हैं तो V कैसा हो रहा है? डिक्रीज। V डिक्रीज हुआ P टू Q, V इंक्रीज हुआ Q टू P। तो जब हम चार्ज को ऐसा ले जाएंगे, यू विल से कि करंट तो ऐसे फ्लो हो रही है, हम चार्ज को ऐसे कैसे ले जाएंगे? ओके, चार्ज को नहीं ले जाएंगे। हम कैलकुलेशन कर रहे हैं कि Q से अगर हम P जाएंगे तो पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज हो रहा है कि डिक्रीज हो रहा है। तो आंसर है Q से P जाएंगे तो हम देखते हैं पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज हो रहा है। पोटेंशियल को पानी की हाइट जैसा समझिए। अगर पानी की करंट ऐसे फ्लो हो रही है, अगर पानी की करंट ऐसे फ्लो हो रही है, इसका मतलब इधर हाइट ज्यादा है, इधर हाइट कम है। और जब हम ऊपर जाएंगे तो यहाँ पर हमारी एनर्जी खर्च होती जाएगी, और अगर हमारी खर्च एनर्जी यहाँ पर ऐसे हम जाएंगे तो हम क्या देखेंगे कि यहाँ पर हायर पोटेंशियल है और यहाँ पर लोअर पोटेंशियल है। तभी तो करंट ऐसे फ्लो हो रही है। तो जब हम ऐसे जाएंगे तो पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज होते जाता है। कैलकुलेशन ओनली, कैलकुलेशन ये। और जब हम इधर से इधर कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो पोटेंशियल हमेशा ड्रॉप होते जाता है। तो इस केस में पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप होता है, इस केस में पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप होता है, इस केस में पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज होता है, और इस केस में पोटेंशियल इंक्रीज होता है if we are calculating. So this is how we calculate the drop of potential. Okay, अब इसको जब एग्जाम्पल में करेंगे तब क्लियर हमको समझ में आएगा। तो यहाँ शुरू करते हैं। इसमें हमारा क्वेश्चन है फाइंड आउट पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन टू पॉइंट्स A and B. Here we have potential. Suppose this point has a potential which is VA. यहां से शुरू करते हैं। जब एक कंडक्टर में करंट फ्लो होती है तो पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप नहीं होता है। ओके, बिकॉज देयर इज नो रेजिस्टेंस हियर। पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप या एनर्जी का एक्सपेंस कहां होगा? जब रेजिस्टेंस में से चार्ज को जाना होगा। सो रेजिस्टेंस में से यहां से चार्ज पार हुआ। व्हेन द चार्ज फ्लोज हियर देयर इज ए expense of energy, so the voltage will drop. The energy stock drops, means voltage drops. How much? Equal to I into R. तो यहाँ पर अगर VA है तो इसका पोटेंशियल कितना होगा? इसका पोटेंशियल हो जाएगा VA माइनस 2 into 10, I into R, 10 into 2, 20. तो यहाँ का पोटेंशियल कितना हुआ? VA माइनस 20। अब यहां से यहां इस पॉइंट में इसका पोटेंशियल हाई है क्योंकि ये प्लस है और इसका लो है क्योंकि ये माइनस है। इससे ये कितना लो है? आंसर 3 वोल्ट लो है। तो अगर इसका पोटेंशियल इतना है तो इससे 3 वोल्ट लो करिए, इसका पोटेंशियल मिल गया। और यहां से यहां तक पूरा कंडक्टर है तो हर पॉइंट का पोटेंशियल एक ही है। तो C का पोटेंशियल हमें मिल गया कितना? V माइनस 20 माइनस 3, दैट इज V माइनस 23। ये यहां से कितनी करंट आ रही है? 10 एम्पियर। 10 एम्पियर। क्या करंट निकलने का और कोई रास्ता है? चार्ज के जाने का और कोई रास्ता है? नो। तो पूरा का पूरा चार्ज ऐसे गया, इसमें से पार हुआ, यहां तक आया। दैट मीन्स करंट वहां तक एक जैसी ही आई। यहां आने के बाद हम क्या देखते हैं कि इधर से कुछ और चार्जेस आ रहे हैं जो इसको मिल रहे हैं। Now the current coming from this direction is 1 ampere. The current coming from this direction is 10 ampere. Both are going in and this current is going out. Please compare it with the water current. If 10 here, 1 here, then how much will be going out? A very simple proposition that this one will be 10 plus 1, 11, which is coming in, 11 will go out. So this current is 11 ampere. Okay. Now, if this is 11 ampere, this is known to us. The potential at this point V minus 23 is known to us. VA minus 23. Now, when it crosses this resistance, there will be a drop in potential. Whenever passing through resistance, and how much will be the drop? The drop will be I into R. 11 into 5, 55 will be the drop. If there is a drop of 55, then what will be the potential here? The answer potential here is V minus 23 minus 55. Minus 55, 55. So this will be V minus 78. V minus 78 potential here. How much current is coming? 11 ampere. What is the potential? V minus 78. Now this 11 ampere, when it reaches here, out of that 2 ampere goes in this direction. So how much is going? What is happening to the balance 9 ampere? Answer, that goes in this direction. And how much is this? 9 ampere. 2 ampere here, 9 ampere here, because incoming is 11 ampere. Now, potential. Here potential is VA minus 78. When it goes through this battery, what will happen to the potential? Will it drop or will it increase? Answer, minus to plus, the potential increase. And remember this, high. Potential always increase. What happens here? Down. The potential decrease. And this is a very good way to find out potential increase, potential decrease. Now, what is the potential here? V minus 78, and it increase. How much it increase? That is equal to potential difference of this cell. Is it given? Okay, let us say it is given to us 10 volt. If this is a battery of 10 volt, then how much will be the potential here at this point? Answer, at this point, potential will be V minus 78 plus 10. That is V plus, V minus 78 plus 10 is V minus 68. This is potential here. Now, when we go from this point to this point, 9 ampere 5, 45 volt is the decrease. If 45 volt is the decrease, 9 5s are 45, then what will be the potential at this point? Potential at this point is VA minus 68 and here minus 45. Then this is equal to VA minus 113. VA minus 113 potential here. But we say potential at this point is potential at B, that is VB. So how much is VB? When we start calculating from VA, VB comes to be VA minus 113. So what we have, VA minus 113 is equal to VB. Please take VB on this side and 113 on that side. What do we get? VA minus VB is equal to 113 volt. This is our answer. The potential difference between 2 points VA and VB, VA minus VB is equal to 113 volt. This is the potential drop. From here it starts and it drops by 113 volt at this point. Now based on this methods, these tips, we can calculate potential difference between 2 points of any given circuit. And now we go for a very famous question. If we combine two cells in parallel and both cells are not having equal EMF, then what is the EMF we get? Suppose you get a battery of 6 volt, you get another battery of 9 volt, and you are combining the two batteries and taking current from here. Do you get 6 volt or do you get 9 volt? This is 6 volt, this is 9 volt. You combine the two, plus plus, minus minus, and you are getting current from here. How much is the voltage? We want to find out. And that is what we are going to find out in the next calculation. We have here two cells. One is having EMF EA, other is EB, where EA is larger than EB. Now, they have their internal resistance also, RA and RB. Now, plus is connected with plus and minus is connected with minus. Suppose we have done this. And from here, we have taken two wires. Now, we have these two wires, A and B. What should be the potential difference between them? Should it be EA or should it be EB? So it is neither EA nor EB, and we will find out how much it is. Okay. For this, the very first thing required is there any current flowing? That we have to calculate first. So, should there be any current? Answer yes, because between these 2 points, we find this is trying to flow the current in this path. And this is trying to flow the current in this path, clockwise, this anti-clockwise. So, EA is larger than EB, so we can understand the final current will be in this direction. If this is the direction of the current, then what is the EMF which is driving this current? Answer, driving EMF. Driving EMF is EA minus EB. This is driving EMF. If this is driving EMF, how much is the resistance? Resistance is in this circuit. The resistance is RA plus RB. Only we are talking about this. So, what should be the current? Current is equal to EMF divided by resistance RA plus RB. Let this current, we call it I. Okay, so the current I is flowing through it. Now, we come to our final target, that is, what is the potential difference between A and B? We want to find out VA minus VB. This is our target. Let us start from this point, VA. You can choose the path. Going from A to B, we can go via this path or we can go via this path. Whatever you like. Okay, we go by, say, this path. we go along the current. If we go along the current, this potential is VA. Okay, first this battery come. What happens to the potential VA here? Answer, it drops. How much it drop? EB. So, what will be the potential at this point? At this point, potential will be VA minus EB. This is potential here. After that, they go to this point. And how much current is passing through this? I. So, if the current is passing in this direction, we cross the resistance, the potential will further drop. How much it will drop? It will drop by I into RB. So what will be the potential at this point? At this point, potential, you see, it is the same point. Okay. At this point, potential is VA minus EB. And there is a drop of I into RB. I into RB. This is the potential at this point, and that is potential of B. So this is potential of point B. So what do we get? Potential of point B is equal to that, and that I am going to write here, that VA minus VB. VA minus, how much is VB? VB is equal to VA minus EB minus I into RB. This is potential difference, VA minus VB. Okay. This is equal to, open it up, VA minus VA is cancelled, minus makes it plus. So this is EB plus I into RB. Now here I put the value of I, so this is EB plus, what is the value of I? I, we have the value here. This is EA minus EB to be divided by RA plus RB. RA plus RB, और इस पूरे को हमने किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? I को RB से, so this is to be multiplied with RB. Okay, now this is our expression of what? VA minus VB. VA minus VB. VA minus VB is equal to this, is equal to this, is equal to. Okay, अब इसका हमने LCM निकाला. This is LCM. We take it here, LCM. RA plus RB. This is upon 1, so this is multiplied with this. So this becomes RA into EB. Yes, RA into EB plus RB into EB plus EA into RB plus RB into EA minus RB into EB minus RB into EB. Yes. This is the potential difference between the two. Is there any chance of any cancellation? Yes. Plus RBEB minus RBEB. Now here, this has become quite symmetrical. That is, VA minus VB is equal to VA minus VB is equal to potential difference between the two is equal to RA into EB minus RB into EA divided by RA plus RB. This is the potential difference between these two. EA is potential of that, EB is potential difference here. So this is the expression we get for potential difference when the battery EMF are not equal. So this is one example of potential drop. This potential drop we are going to calculate for many cases. in the circuit when we are coming to the next. Now, in the next lecture, we will see Kirchhoff laws. Kirchhoff laws tell us that how we can solve complicated circuits, complex circuits. The complex circuit, you have seen one glimpse of that here in the previous one, where we get many branches meeting at different junctions, and there is a very large circuit in which normal Ohm's law does not give us the potential difference and currents. So we will use this principle, some other principle in the Kirchhoff law, and that we will see in the next question. Thank you.